So yesterday was Ash Wednesday. It's the first day of Lent, and our Lenten goal, my Lenten goal, and I'm hoping that you'll enjoy. I hope that you will join me in celebrating the opportunity to have a Lenten discipline. Most people give up something for Lent who are practicing Christians. I'm hoping that what you'll give up is negative thinking, that you'll eliminate 100% of your negative thinking for the entire season of Lent. That's until Easter Sunday morning. So the question is, how do you do that? How do you give up negative thinking? Okay, so you have two types of thinking. You have thinking fast and thinking slow. Thinking fast is system one thinking. It's the automatic thoughts that come into your mind without even any effort at all. They just kind of boop and they're in there. Those kind of thoughts, especially when it's related to negative thinking, come from a place that's related to or nearby or influenced by your amygdala. That's where the fear and the flight part of your brain is. And those are designed to protect you and to keep you safe. Only most of us aren't chased by saber-toothed tigers or grizzly bears anymore. What makes us feel unsafe and triggers those first automatic negative thoughts is that we feel threatened by some source. And often it's by somebody that we love. And I know it's ironic that you'd feel threatened by somebody that you love, but nevertheless, that's what happened. So the second kind of thinking is the system two thinking or the slow thinking. And it's the part that's influenced by your neocortex. And your neocortex is what makes you a human being and differentiates you from the rest of the animal kingdom. Your neocortex helps you to plan and think and create and to control what's going on in your life and in your brain. It's a slower process, and it takes more time for that to happen. But it is the way that you can control just about every aspect of your life just by taking your time and thinking it through. All right, so there's the two types of thinking, the fast thinking and the slow thinking. So your negative thoughts are related to your fast thinking. They just pop in there and you just kind of go with it. Your system two needs to kick in to control it. And it needs to say, wait a minute, this is a system one thought and I need to rethink about this. I don't need to be angry. I don't need to be judgmental. I don't need to be envious. I don't need to be critical. I don't need to do all those things. I don't need to be angry. I don't need to be sad. I'm going to take control of my thoughts and I'm going to think about this differently. There must be something going on that I'm not aware of, or this isn't really that big of a deal for me to give any time to. It's negative thinking, and so I'm going to think about something else. Now, the something else that you're going to think about is not positive thinking. I'm not interested in positive thinking because the opposite of negative thinking is loving thinking, because we were made as loving human beings. And so a natural human response is to love somebody or to help somebody. By the way, when you help somebody, you are loving them. So what I'm inviting you to do and what I am going to do this Lenten season is I'm going to control my system one thinking. And I'm going to be more diligent about going and using my system two thinking to control those first impulses that pop into my head. Judging, critical, negative thoughts, anything that I don't want to have in my mind is negative. I'm going to control those, and instead of thinking those thoughts, there must be a million things that you can think about. So instead of thinking those thoughts, I'm going to think loving thoughts instead. Will you join me? I'm Brian Martin. Have a great Lenten season.